We are back. Game number 3 of the night. So far, we've been treated with some good ones. Although it was a sweep in the last one, it was a fun one to watch. A lot of hits, a lot of good pitching, and can't ask for any better wiffle ball in that regard. This one I'm excited for. We got the World Series champs, the Mojo, taking on the Bombers, who have had a couple rings under their belt, I believe. So it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, Bombers won the first 2 seasons, and then it was the Melonheads in year 3, and then Mojo in year 4, and here we are in season 5. So you got to see the Melonheads last game. So you've seen the only teams that have ever won Mo WIFF tonight.
Love it.
Pat Bauman, myself, Tom Wilkerson, here with you in the first game of this doubleheader.
Got a Cam Smith bump day.
If you're not catching this live and you're watching the replay, this game would be played on Saturday evening.
Go 1-1 quickly here. I mean, can't ask for a better hitter-pitcher matchup here. Cam Smith taking on Sam Skibby here to start this one off.
Well, you also have, what, the MVP from last season at the plate?
Mm-hmm.
Against the Cy Young winner last year.
The only bad thing about announcing wiffle ball is that it's making me really want to play.
Yeah, that's no doubt. Yeah, we'll be glad to have you back. This will be your first week back for us next week. We'll take on the Kings in our typical late night slot.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped. Excited to get wiffle ball. Kind of, I mean, not officially underway, but
yeah, you'll
kind
be
of more in the swing of things, I guess.
You have a couple of straight months of not having to worry about going back and forth.
Yep.
Not typical of Cam. Doesn't look like he's real settled right now.
A double walk to kick it off. That's
yeah,
that's rare.
He doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to put him on second base. I mean, everyone's a little careful with Sam. Sam's having a tough year this year, but here's the first at bat for Gus Skibby.
Love it.
Gus, a good all-around player.
Yeah, the Skibby brothers really the model of kind of the face of, I would say, of the wiffle ball game. 2 guys who represent the game well. Been playing for a long time. Always love seeing them at tournaments. Always play the right way. Love to see them at the ballpark.
He's amped up right there. That's, like I said, not typical. Cam's trying to get loose here. Throwing 6 balls out of 7 pitches. Luckily, he got a strike there on a swing. Oh, then he catches it low.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong on this, but I believe the Bombers are more typically play the earlier slot. I don't know if I'm wrong on that.
No,
but
they do.
That could be playing a little bit of a factor, as I know, like, when I'm standing around, I don't like getting to the field too early, even though I'm always amped for the game. If I get there too early, I just feel like kind of an adrenaline dump by the time the game starts. So possibly experiencing that, but just like that, I mean, it's a 1-2 count here on the second batter of the game, so locks in quickly.
That's a good look at that screwball he just threw. What happened? He fall?
I think he fell over. I was looking at home, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, that rug. I think that rug moved on him. I think he's holding his arm. He's definitely has some arm tightness or something going on tonight.
Yeah, because I was the reason I didn't see what happened is I was looking at the radar because I was like, that seemed a little slow, and then I look over and he's on the ground.
88 mile per hour.
This is not a good thing. He's grabbing his wrist.
Yeah, and he's had this issue for 2 years. Last year he started running into it too, where he's had to fight through it.
That is not what you want to see from your ace.
We'll see how long he can go because every pitch is a grimace right now.
Oh, no.
And I see Tommy Dwyer out there. So they do have 2 other guys that can throw tonight if they have to. But the Bombers are in need of a win, man. I mean, getting swept last week did not help any. That's 2 straight walks on close pitches. But I think Cam will be the first one to tell you after getting swept last week, they're trending the other direction, and he needs to stop the losses here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, stop the bleeding.
Yeah, stop the bleeding for sure. And the Bombers are, in a way that the playoffs are. I mean, 2 teams from the same division can miss the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, the Kings have made up with that trade, have put themselves in a position to fight for their lives. So the Bombers definitely can't get swept tonight. They have to pull out a victory in one of these two games.
This will have to be a very gritty series, and I mean a tough team to have to do it against. So this Mojo team, where it's really no easy outs in that lineup and a lot of experience.
There he goes. He knows he's got himself in some trouble right now. Talking to himself. Cam's Cy Young winner. Cam's Cy Young contender every season.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a ranking for MVP, he's in the top 5 every year. And this team will go as he goes.
Yep. It's always a great thing when you got that ace up your sleeve, but it does put a lot of pressure.
Now, I got to say this for the people who are watching at home. So this team takes more pitches than any team you'll ever see.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of the hardest teams to pitch against because they'll 1-2 counts are still taking pitches. I mean,
Yep.
We've seen it. We've faced them. Collins had trouble with them in the past. If you have somebody that's effectively wild, but they're a little more wild than effective, this team will get you.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them tough to play. And Cam's seeing that right now.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those things. Like, I mean, I know firsthand that UWIFs, that was the first thing I noticed playing that top 8 team in WIFF Inc. is that they do not swing at balls. You have to be in the zone, but then when you throw it 2 in the zone, they're putting that ball over the fence. So it's a tough thing when you're a pitcher here, and especially when you're having arm issues like that. You can't place it as well as you want to. So
the problem that they have right now is who's going to show up each week.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, they've got a good full roster of good players, but Jackson Crossley, which was the World Series MVP last year, is not here tonight. And he's got a good bat, and that's a good swing.
Good cut there from Spencer, but goes down swinging. Q Meyer, one of those guys that we've also talked about, is he's a good hitter, but you just got to get that monkey off his back, get that first hit.
Yeah, he hits Cam well.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 home runs off Cam last season. I don't know. You just see certain guys better than others. So we'll see if he's free swinging here, or if he's patient. Of course, he's going to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Quinton's turned into quite a little hitter in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm excited to play with him, and UWIF's coming up.
Yeah, he's definitely excited. Last couple of years, he's played with teams from another country just so he could get some swings, and actually he's done well.
Yeah, that's good.
And he's like, I get to finally play for a team in the United States.
Yeah, that's such a – I think he might be the only guy who can say something like that.
Yeah.
So that's fun, though.
Speaking of MLW, not to go back to it, but Ethan Weiner does a good job doing some video stuff for them, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does a lot of the out-of-state events, I believe. It's kind of like his main time he goes with the league. But, he does an incredible job with all his camera work, and I think it definitely goes noticed in those videos. That's a lot more professionally done. So I'm sure I'll see him in Chicago or another out-of-state event here soon.
3-1 count. Fouled that one straight back. 3-2 now, I'm sorry.
3-2 count here to number 3-4. Oh, man, a great take. Those high risers are tough to lay off.
They are.
Full count again, and, man, if you're looking at a pitch that's important, this one's the top of the list. Big pitch here. Cam really needs this one. Full count pitch. There's a ground ball, and that is a base hit. And Cam Smith is not happy after that one, but just like that, Mojo walk single, and it's 1-0 here in the first.
One out, runners on the corners, as they say.
Man, we've been treated with some offense today. I mean, in the last couple weeks.
I mean, he swung on 4-1, I think.
Yeah.
He got that hit.
Yeah. Love to see it.
Yep.
It's fun to – there's a shot in the left. That thing took an absolute nosedive. I thought that was going to be a double fence homer.
I did too.
But that thing got hit, I guess, holes facing the left, and
Yeah,
just
that's crazy.
absolutely took a slide out of here.
Cam a little more careful with him on that pitch. I mean, I got to say it. I mean, just because it's only fair. It's not the same Cam Smith tonight. He's not throwing in the high 80s, low 90s. So, just out of respect, there's a good pitch, though.
That's a nice drop ball from number 3. 2 down here, runners on the corners. And now, I mean,
limited damage here.
Yeah, you don't know who's taking the bump here for the Mojo. I mean, I'd guess Sam, but could be a Gus, Gibby.
I mean, you don't
bump it.
If you're sitting in Cam's shoes here, you really don't want to give Gus anything to hit. But
it's tough. It's tough, man. It's not the guy you want to face here.
No, not when runners at first and third.
But you really want to get out of this jam. 1 run is definitely doable to come back from. So we really want to get out of this jam here in the first.
Cam among the 3-game winners this season. You got James Dutton with 4 wins on the year, James Klein with 4 wins on the year, Cam at 3, Colin Wilkerson at 3, and Spencer Foss at 3 wins. Spencer picked up his 4th win tonight. Was that a strike or ball?
Ball high. I mean, again, just incredible takes. I mean, balls that are in the zone 95% of the way to the zone or to the plate and rising out of there, and they're taking them.
Patrick Ballman with 2 wins on the season. Justin Hall with 2 wins. Tony Cochran with 2 wins. I mean, you're right there still. Another ball.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back into it.
You got a serious problem here. You don't want to pitch to Gus at 56 and under for sure.
Yeah, he's got to fight back here.
4-1. Man. And they won't swing at anything right now. I mean, you expect it. You can't get too frustrated about it. That's just their MO.
Yep.
I can almost guarantee you Gus is sitting on 1 pitch, probably the riser, and that's it.
Yep. I mean, it's a problem. You can't get mad at the hitting team when you're a pitcher. You got to throw strikes. It's kind of the name of the game, but it's definitely not fun.
Yep.
There's ball 5, and he's going to have to pitch to him here.
Yep.
Not the guy you want to face.
Heck no.
56 and under, that's for sure.
I got to say that this is the first earned runs Cam's given up this season.
Yeah.
He hadn't given up a run until this game tonight. And in 13 innings pitched, he'd only given up 1 hit.
That was a knuckleball that spiked straight into the ground, but that was gross out of the hand.
I mean, Cam would be the first one to tell you, 1 really bad game would keep you from getting Cy Young.
Yeah.
1 bad game and you're done in this league.
Yeah.
Because the pitching's so tough all the way around. You've got a rookie in Klein who's pushing, you're pushing. There's some good pitchers. Josh Wheeler's had a heck of a year.
Yep.
Josh Wheeler probably isn't in consideration, and he's given up a few runs.
Yeah.
Being 1-3 on the season. I mean, it just doesn't take much.
Nope.
This is the last pitcher.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what another.
I mean, right now, I'd say Spencer Foss's name's going to be up there in the end if he continues to pitch like he does. In his second season. Oh, wow. 2-0.
That is a risky pitch. And it is 2-0 here.
I mean, subjectively speaking, just for fun, I would say your leaders and early season leaders for Cy Wiffle, would be your James Klein, a name that probably I haven't mentioned yet. James Dutton has only given up 1 earned run in 16 innings, and he's 4-0.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4-1.
Yeah. I've seen him pitch in person. It's incredible stuff.
He's
Did
tall.
a great job. Yeah,
it's tough to pick up his. We faced him this year, and
he's kind of an under the radar guy. I feel like
he is.
No one talks about him enough.
He has been every season. He pitched. Going into this year, I didn't think his statistics were as good as they were, but they are. They were. I mean, and now this year he's just been dominant. I was telling Colin the other day. I said, you got to give him his props. I mean, he's only given up. Let's see here, 1 hit in 16 innings.
Yeah.
He got a little wild in his second game of the year. That's why he gave up the run. So Cam is in serious trouble here.
And he's just smiling on the mound. He's kind of looking for answers here. He knows they're not swinging. I mean, this is a tough boat to be in when you're a pitcher. And I think it's one of those things when you're thinking on the mound, you're in a little more trouble.
It'd be interesting to see with you getting back here now and with Brody here now. Brody's now 10 innings scoreless, or 9 innings scoreless, sorry. And he's going to probably get three more starts, maybe 4. You're probably going to get 3 more starts. But, I mean, that's just a couple other guys that thrown in the mix with Foss, with Dutton, with Klein. And it's going to be a horse race to the finish.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, you got a guy on pretty much every team. Some teams have 2 who could be in that conversation. Oh, he chases that one.
You're talking about saving a guy. That's going to do it.
That's going to do it. I mean, 2 runs. You can come back from it. We'll see if they can do it. 2-0 going to the bottom of.
Our National League division is brought to you by UCC STL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on your court judgments awarded to you and your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information. Our American League division is brought to you by Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. Book your session today and make every moment click.
And we're back here as we get ready to start the top of this, or is this the bottom? Bottom of the first inning.
Bottom of the first.
First inning, Brian Hunter is joining us after a great job managing his Thunderbirds to their 2nd straight sweep in a row.
Managing, definitely not playing.
Come on, it's tough to manage and play. We all realize that now. I didn't really think it would change the way I played, but it does, and I know it does you too. But it's fun to see your team do well when you put them in a position, and I do like how you handled your pitchers tonight. I congratulate you for making some changes there and giving Spence that first start.
Oh, he's earned it.
We were just talking about potential early season Cy Wiffle candidates and going through the list and saying that
strike one in there for Sam Skibby.
Saying that James Klein and James Dutton and Foss would be one of those right now, and then Brody's going to get enough starts possibly. Pat Ballman's going to get enough starts possibly.
Big swing there out of Cam. Yeah, I mean
probably not enough starts on anybody on the Mojo unless it's Sam Skibby because you know what I'm saying? I mean, Cam Smith, what brought up the whole conversation, though, you got a guy like Cam, and one bad game can almost take you completely out of the talks.
Yep. Swing and a miss, strike 3 there for Cam. No, I mean, that was, I'm not going to lie, that was the whole decision why I wanted, obviously you want to give your pitchers plenty of time to warm up. And when we're playing at that 6 o'clock game and that early game like that, you want to be fair to your guys. And when you got 2 with the caliber, big swing there. I say that a lot. I listen back to my recording and it's like, big swing.
That's for sure, well, man. Sounds good.
That was a big swing, though. Strike 2.
But it just goes to show you, though, the league's gotten so deep that you can let a guy like Brody sit till game 2 to pitch.
Well, I mean, it's kind of just being fair to both of them, right?
Yep.
Where they're going to, they're probably going to flip-flop a little bit. And, if we got to go match up, that situation's a little different. So he strikes him out there looking. It's a good little painted on the corner there.
You might run into some of the same problems we are. It's like finding enough innings for these guys. Like next week against the Kings, I'm going to throw Bauman and Schweigert, and Collins going to have to sit, and he's already set for 4 weeks, But at the end of the year, they're going to be happy come UWIFs and playoff time. Guys' arms are healthy. It's nice.
Ball 1 inside. I mean, I tell you what, everybody, everybody asks the question, how do you make the tough decisions, with that rotation, when Brody got here. And, I mean, really, it's been a no-brainer. We've just had real conversation. Straight up. Everybody picks each other up, teams for everybody.
Sam's got
a little gusto to it tonight, don't he?
Yeah, he's throwing a little harder this evening. The nice weather. Man, who would have thought it was going to be blue skies tonight?
I love it.
Welcome everybody here. The swing.
Nobody better fielding his position coming off the mound than Sam Skibby, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to argue that. That's going to hit it.
And after 1-2-0. Our pitcher of the week sponsor, Buffalo Wild Wings. Craving wings, beer, and nonstop sports? Get to Buffalo Wild Wings, where game day lives every day. Whether you're into blazing hot wings, icy cold drafts, or just cheering on your team with a friend, they've got you covered. Check out our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings in Wentzville, Missouri. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports. Our Season 5 All-Star Game is brought to you by Commercial Drywall Corp., a national subcontractor specializing in commercial drywall, acoustical ceilings, and finished carpentry. Having a plan is important, but finding the right partner to execute that plan in a cost-effective manner is key. Check them out at www.commercialdrywallcorp.com. Cam Smith ready to start inning 2 here against Quentin Meyer. I think it's funny that, we're going back to the Cy Wiffle, run that we got. It's also, it's potentially could have 2 of the rookie of the years going toe-to, head-to-head when it's all said and done.
For sure.
Q's looking a little bit more confident up here today.
Yeah, Quentin's, he's that was a big hit last inning.
Oh, yeah.
But he needed that. He's had some good swings this year. It hasn't amounted to what he wanted to.
Camera's too dead on, in my opinion. Well, we need to get that home plate camera fixed. But yeah, talking about the rain, man, I didn't think it was going to be this beautiful. I thought we'd at least get some sprinkles on it.
Bro,
and we did at the beginning of game 1.
Yep.
I mean, for like 30 seconds, just a little spitter spatter. But
yep,
other than that, that sun came out and towards the end of game 2 there, and I was like, I can't see.
Yep, it's crazy. It's taking a long time in between pitches here. Sam hit one about 500-foot foul last time.
Tommy Dwyer out there giving him some business about it, moving all the way up to the line. Sam's sitting there saying he's going to go oppo now. That'd be fun to see. I'm not going to lie. Sam go oppo.
It would be. He'd have to make himself go that way.
Was that strike 2 in there?
Yep, 3-2. Well, he's saying 1-2. I got 3-2. Hopefully I'm not that far off. Yeah, no, the weather, the temp, everything's perfect right now.
Oh, yeah.
If you're catching this game, it's Saturday night game.
Ooh, drops it in there for strike 3. He goes, that hit the zone? Yes. Like, bad thing about being in the dugout is the breeze that we're getting through here. We're not getting it because of that brick wall right there.
Right. The other skibby.
Yeah, I saw Gus pull up, and I went, oh, boy.
It's that time of year.
You can tell it's summer.
That one hit 2?
Yep.
0-2.
Big swing there for the lengthy pitcher outfielder extraordinaire, Mr. Gus Skibby. Ooh. Maybe it's just because I've never seen him from this angle. Cam looks like he's a little up and down right now.
Yeah, so I don't know if his shoulder's tight or if he's hurt, but he's definitely not pitching him like himself.
Ooh. Runs one inside, hits Gus in the shoulder. I don't care who you are, they don't feel good.
No.
It don't matter. If it's over 70 miles an hour, it sucks.
That just goes to show you that would have been a headshot, but he got out of the way. There's strike 3.
Cam calls it, that will be strike 3. I was interested to see where that was going to go.
Two-way. Yep.
That's Blake. I said, which Spencer brother is that? Missed inside.
Tony Saggio made the trip tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's useless being here, except he just runs his mouth. And when he can't back it up by playing on the field, I don't know what the point is.
That's an uncharacteristic swing on a ball by the Mojo.
For sure. But a little lighthearted, smiles all around.
Yeah.
Pumps that in there for strike 2. Strike 3 there looking.
That's going to do it. And that's going to do it as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Score Mojo 2.
Our Pitcher of the Week sponsor, Buffalo Wild Wings. Craving wings, beer, and nonstop sports? Get to Buffalo Wild Wings where game day lives every day. Whether you're into blazing hot wings, icy cold drafts, or just cheering on your team with a friend, they've got you covered. Check out our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings in Wentzville, Missouri. MO WIFF is brought to you by Audi Exchange in Kirkwood. They offer an extensive range of both new and pre-owned vehicles, ensuring that every customer finds a perfect car to fit their needs. In addition to their diverse inventory, they are committed to top-notch vehicle care and excellent maintenance. Call them today at 314-270-1165.
And we are back here at Miracle Field for the bottom of the second inning. Mojo up 2-0. Brian Hunter, myself, Tom Wilkerson.
And my favorite Bomber player, Mr. Jake Welnick, steps into the plate. Ooh, see strike 1 high. Hits zone, so that's a strike.
He swung like he wanted to hit that one over both fences.
Yeah, he's trying to take that one all the way to Wentzville.
Yes.
Bounces that one there. Big swing there for strike 3. Sam's working at a pretty good pace tonight.
Not quite the pace that Brody worked at.
No.
Good Lord.
What are you talking about there at the end?
Yeah, he was.
He wanted to bat. He wanted to bat again.
I saw the hand go up for the umpire. And I'm like, there's no umpire there.
Cam steps the plate. Strike 1 on pipe. Oh, that actually hit the plexiglass, didn't it? It's weird how a ball bounced off the strike zone. Oh, Cam gets up. Puts one in the air, but Blake's there for the out. Just probably got under it just a little too much.
Threw him a change up there. You don't usually get to see that. You know?
I tell you what, if you watch Tommy swing, I wonder if
he's got a killer swing, bro. He's trying to kill it.
I almost sometimes think if he was just spread his feet out and kind of just like twitch instead of just being all arms. Because it's so pretty when he connects, though.
Yeah, usually when he connects, it's gone.
Yeah. Or it's like 98,000 miles right at you.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I was going to say, what are you going to do with that?
Right?
Submarine coming from the inside out. 1-2, 2-2. That's strike 3. That's going to do it. We're going to head to the top of the third inning, and we have a score a score of 2.
Our Season 5 All-Star Game is brought to you by Commercial Drywall Corp., a national subcontractor specializing in commercial drywall, acoustical ceilings, and finished carpentry. Having a plan is important, but finding the right partner to execute that plan in a cost-effective manner is key. Check them out at www.commercialdrywallcorp.com. Inkspot Tattoo Shop, the premier tattoo and piercing shop located at 10 Ellis Avenue in Troy, Missouri. Call 636-528-9465 to book today. Mo WIFF is Big Dave approved.
Welcome back to Miracle Field as we get ready to start the top of the third inning. The Mo WIFF Mojo leading this game 2-0 on a single from Quentin Meyer off Cam Smith. And we'll let Brian eat his dinner. Now we'll handle the duties for this inning. This game is kind of crawling along, actually. There's a strike at the top of the zone that Quentin probably wishes he had back. And Quentin Meyer had a single in the first inning that gave him a run. There's a swing and a miss. Don't see this happen very rarely where a Mojo player's down 0-2. There's a swing. And that rolls foul. That's going to be ball one. Ground ball. Is that a base hit? Looks like a single. That's going to be a single here in the top of the third inning. Ball one low. 0-2. 0-2 count. I'm sorry. 1-1. 1-1, sorry. Man on first, 1-1, and nobody out here in the top of the third. And he's going to take that one high. 2-1. Get the cameras fixed here. We had to wait for the camera to get fixed behind home plate. We are good. Looks like they finally got it fixed. 2-1 count on Sam Skibby, the reigning MVP of Mo WIFF 2024. Season 4, Sam was about as hot of a hitter as you can possibly get. You didn't want to pitch to him. He was getting hits in every big moment. Here we are, fast forward to season 5, and I would say he would probably tell you he's struggling this year off some good pitching. 2-2 count, although he did hit one about 400 foot in his first at-bat, foul. We had 2-2 count here with a runner on first base and nobody out. Cam amps one up. I feel like that was faster than 79 miles an hour. 3-2 count. Still got a decent crowd on hand tonight. The lights are on. There's a line drive smash single. First and second. That ball would have carried out. It had enough power to carry out, but it just nosedived so hard it ended up staying on the infield. So runners at first and second with nobody out, and Cam in a lot of trouble here with Gus Skibby coming to the plate. Drew Bauman made his Melonhead debut tonight. Has that recent trade between the Melonheads and the Melonheads and the Kings. And Drew Bauman's big hit of the night off Brody Livingston was the only hit Brody's given up in 2 starts. There's a strike. So it definitely looks like the Melonheads have got themselves somebody that can compete wants to play, is going to be there every week, and that's an important part of what they're trying to build right now. Strike low. And I do think he can throw too, so there may be some potential innings down the line. I know Jason doesn't want to have to throw every week. And I know Jordan Smith has got a few weeks he's going to miss here or there. So, and the Kings, Kings pick up Jordan Smith, and Jordan, being the veteran that he is, brings some veteran leadership to that team who's fighting for their playoff lives, trying to make their first playoffs, and he'll slot right in as the number 2 probably on that team, as Justin Hall will probably move down to the 3, but it gives them 3 arms now that can compete in any given week. And with Wheeler having that hamstring injury, it gives them, that extra arm. Really having that extra arm is critical right now to being good in Mo WIFF. Ball. Runners at first and second with nobody out. This game is crawling at a snail's pace. It has been a very slow building game so far. There's ball 4, I think. Maybe not. That could be ball 5. We're going to find out here when he throws his first pitch. Yep, that was ball 5. Foul straight back into the backstop. If it happens again, he'll be out. Just got a text from Blake Hoffman. You got it. I'll get back to you. Blake going to be making it in for his Mo WIFF debut next week against the Mo WIFF Kings for the Purge. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Cam's got himself in a serious jam here as he has to pitch to Gus Skibby, 56 or under. And that's the second pitch. Another big delivery. And Gus is definitely the type of guy that'll slap to the right side. They have nobody over there. I'd almost feel like they should put somebody on the right side of the infield. He will go that way. There's the last pitch, and that one, all right, as we said it, is going to clear the fence for a home run, and we are witnessing one of the worst starts in Cam's career, possibly. And again, like I said, he's not feeling the best. His arm's definitely not there tonight. He's been, looks like some kind of shoulder tightness or arm tightness of some sorts, and he has given up 5 runs in 3 innings, and that is not Cam Smith-like. He's had a hard time throwing strikes tonight. That's been his biggest nemesis. He's gotten himself into trouble. But in this inning, the Mojo have hit the ball extremely well. But like we've talked about, the Bombers have gotten themselves in a position after getting swept last week of needing to get back in the winning column and get back on track. Stop the bleeding, as they say. And usually when Cam jumps on the mound, that's what's going to happen. And so far, the Mojo look like the team of last year, the way they're hitting the ball. It does help to get Gus Skibby back in the lineup. There's another strike, foul tip, though, into the strike zone. Welcome back, Brian.
I'm like a gremlin. Sometimes I need food before I can really be a joyful person.
Yeah. There's a ball.
Appreciate you right there. Okay, there was a 3-run shot there.
2-2, yeah. 5-0.
11 minutes left in the ball game. It has been going in a snail's pace, like you said.
It has been. It's been. Cam's going to kill me for saying this, but this has been a miserable game to watch. Strikeouts.
That's a beautiful pitch there, though.
Yep. And I'm sure he would probably say he wishes it was over. Said that on her. I'm sure Johnny Gunn will most likely get the second start of the night. It could be Tommy Dwyer, though. Sam Gildahouse can pitch, too.
Yeah. Q didn't even take the bat off his shoulders. He was taking all the way.
Yep. You know, it's funny. I think Sam Gildahouse might be the hardest thrower of those three.
You think Sam's strike 2 there?
I didn't say get those strikes.
You think Sam throws harder than Cam?
No, of the three out there now.
Oh, okay.
No, Cam's the hardest thrower on that team.
Yeah.
I like the way he's seeing the ball right now. But that's a strikeout.
Yep.
2 away finally. I couldn't tell you how long this inning's been. As we are in the top. It's not even the whole inning. The top of the third.
We're doing good on time tonight, though.
We are.
Ooh, Sam.
He took a little bit off that one. So one of the Bombers' nemesis this year has been scoring runs, and they're going to have to score some runs. Oh, my. Strike 3.
Can't go. Yep. And that'll take us to the bottom of the third. 5-0 Mojo off the Gus Skibby. Gametime tournaments, locally family-owned and operated baseball and softball tournaments. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges and flexible scheduling. Go to playgametimestl.com for more information. The Hitting Zone, located in O'Fallon, Missouri, over off Hoff Industrial Drive. Check them out at thehittingzone.com. Inkspot Tattoo Shop, the premier tattoo and piercing shop located at 10 Ellis Avenue in Troy, Missouri. Call 636-528. We ready bottom of the third. There's strike 1 from Sam Skibby to Johnny Gunn. And stepping into the booth, replacing Tom Wilkerson, the man, the myth, the legend. You know him, you love him, Mr. Alex Eggert.
How we doing, Brian?
I'm doing good, buddy. How about you?
Doing well. Beautiful night for whiffs. And you know what? Stayed away tonight, hopefully.
Ooh, big swing there. Thought you were going to wish me a happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Is it your birthday?
Friday. Tomorrow.
Oh, man. Well, I still have time. Johnny goes down swinging there for the first out.
That'll bring up Jacob Welnick. Me and Tom were talking earlier about how the weather actually has been tonight, how nice it's been.
Yeah, it really has been. Jake with a shoe game tonight.
He's got them golds.
Ooh, puts a good swing on it.
Q gobbles it up.
A quick 2 outs there by Sam.
Sam's been moving quick. Think the Mojo are wanting one more bat against Cam?
I think so. Let's see if Cam can bounce out of the little funk he's been in here lately.
Well, just a couple weeks ago, he had a couple hits. But, he just got under 1 earlier. We got a little indigestion from Mr. Skibby. He goes, throw that higher.
You think Sam's going to listen?
No. Sam's like, I do what I want. Oh, Cam gets pegged there.
Just a bit upstairs.
Jacob Keller makes a better door than a window. Ooh, straight to the breadbasket of Skibby, and that'll be the third out of the inning. And we go to the top of the fourth. 5-0 Mojo. Mo WIFF is brought to you by Audi Exchange in Kirkwood. They offer an extensive range of both new and pre-owned vehicles, ensuring that every customer finds a perfect car to fit their needs. In addition to their diverse inventory, they are committed to top-notch vehicle care and excellent maintenance. Call them today at 314-270-1165. Our American League division is brought to you by Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. Book your session today and make every moment click.
And we'll end that commercial break there with Alex Eggert Photography.
Appreciate the shout out.
Always. It's enjoyable making those. As much fun as it was to record them like 10, 15 times, because you mess up one word.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I tried to let AI do it, but it just sounded so robot.
Yeah.
And I was like,
We got a pitching change here.
Oh, Johnny Gunn coming into the ball game here. Wonder if that means we're going to see Cam maybe come back in game 2?
Possibly. He was starting to find it there towards the end of that, couple innings in.
During game 2 there of the Thunderbirds Mountain Head series, it was kind of funny. Brody's like, I'm just warming up. Then by the end of the game, he was throwing BBs.
Welcome this pitching change brought to you by...
I wish I had a commercial lined up there. That would have been awesome, but I didn't. I failed.
Doesn't happen very often. We get a pitching change in the middle of an inning.
Ain't that the truth? Johnny comes set. He's got to see Gus.
We have a goose sighting tonight, Brian.
We have a goose sighting where?
At the plate.
Oh, Gus.
So good to see Gus.
This the first week his season debut, or is this week
It might
2?
be.
I don't know what happened there. Is that a ball low?
I know they're reigning champs and everybody loves to hate them, but those new threads they're rocking this year, those are salty.
They are, I like the gold trim, being the champs.
Gus hit an absolute bomb to right field last time.
Ooh, we are at the 56 and under. Oh, Gus gets under that one.
Up. Here comes Johnny Gunn on the move, and he can't make the catch.
Ooh. I was like a kid watching a car accident about to happen. If he makes that play, he's going into something.
I know. It's a good thing that he went past this short fence here in the dugout, but great effort.
Woo. Just missed. That's the pitch for number 3. That's 4, and that'll put him on second. Why is Welnick not out there? Are they only batting 4? I guess they are. Ball too high.
Ooh, that hits the top of the zone there. Nice pitch by Johnny.
We're in our final 2 minutes of play here, so this will be the final inning. So the Bombers will get to come to bat.
I got to tell you, as someone that takes pictures as it's put into play there, Cam gobbles it up.
Grounded out for out number 1.
So, as the one that takes pictures, I got to say, nobody in the league makes more facial expressions than Mr. Johnny Gunn. When he's batting, when he's throwing, he always has that tongue out. He's always chewing on it or doing some kind of facial expressions, and it makes going through the photos at the end of the week pretty fun.
I bet you it is fun. You obviously you get to see the preview. Big swing there by Q.
Q with a couple of base knocks tonight.
And he got a ribby as well. But I'm sure, no, getting back to what I was saying, I bet you it is fun, even though you get to see the preview, right, of the camera, the shots you take, and the shots you got to take, looking at them on a wider scope, on your computer or iPad or whatever you're using. I bet you it's fun. Kind of adds to it.
It is fun. It is fun. Takes a lot of time, but it's a lot of fun. About 20 seconds here left in this game.
Ooh. It hits him in the thigh.
That one hurt my marble sack.
Q with a screamer.
Oh, what a play! Oh, what a play by Cam. That thing was squibbing all over.
Gave up 5 runs, but sure as hell made that play. Just giving you trouble there, Cam.
That thing was moving more than a Big Lots. Trying to get back in that consideration of gold hands there.
Ooh, slow pitch there. He pops out to Johnny Gunn. That's the 3rd out, and that'll take us to the bottom of the 4th.
Our National League division is brought to you by UCC STL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on your court judgments awarded to you and your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information. Our Season 5 All-Star Game is brought to you by Commercial Drywall Corp., a national subcontractor specializing in commercial drywall, acoustical ceilings, and finished carpentry. Having a plan is important, but finding the right partner to execute that plan in a cost-effective manner is key. Check them out at www.commercialdrywallcorp.com.
As we start the bottom of the 4th here, ball 1 to Tommy Dwyer. Like we said, time has expired, so this is going to be the final inning. Ooh, big swing there. Right back at Sam, and he can't come up with it.
You know what? I feel like Tommy Dwyer always puts good swings on the ball.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Very compact swing, straight to the ball.
I made the comment earlier talking about how Sam's one of the most sure-handed people we got. And you got to make an error. He's got to make me look bad. Thanks, Sam. Ooh, big swing there by Johnny. The thing about the pinstripes, we literally only got 2 outfielders right now. Gus is in the dugout. Gus is out in the bullpen getting warm, and we only got Blake Spencer 3rd and Q up the middle. Big swing there.
A little bit low there, Johnny Gunn.
3-2 is the count.
Ooh, I don't know how you lay off that one. That one just misses. Ooh. Right there in the zone. We got some Welnick fans here, it looks like.
I think we got some people just in the stands just sitting here watching. I think they're reading names and calling out. Gotta love it.
Ooh, good swing there by Jake. He wanted to tie it up there with one swing of the bat.
69 miles an hour. That butt should look like it came in a little bit faster. 67 miles there.
Good eye there.
Looks like he's going to take the walk, and that'll put him on first and second.
They need the base runners. In steps the captain.
The captain, the commissioner, number 3 in your scorecard, number 1 in your heart, Cameron Smith.
You know he wants this one. You know he wants to. Ooh.
Mr. Gildenhouse fixing our camera for us. Appreciate you, sir. Cam with the foul ball.
Ooh, that must have just missed.
It's not a bad idea pitch right there out of Sam, you know.
You know, I know we're not supposed to do this, but I'm feeling a double right back up the middle here. Oof.
Big swing there. How about Q robs him of a double or a single? Oh, not going to get the opportunity. This Cam strikes out. That'd be the first out of the no, that'd be second out of the inning.
Mojo 1 out away here from a first game dub.
Yep. Tommy Dwyer, the Bombers' final hope. Well, maybe not final, but down to the last out. Takes ball 1. Pound, strike 1 in there, 1-1. Now Gus isn't even warming up. He's just he's just sitting out there talking with a couple people.
Now, what's the
good foul tip that one back.
Now, if there's one hit to right field and Gus runs back on the field to catch it, is that going to count?
Ooh, you know what? I don't know. I think right now he's out of play, so he's not really in for this inning.
You'd love to see it though.
Ooh,
not going to see it though.
Strikeout, and that'll do it. That'll do it. Mojo